Greetings from Scouse Farm. This isn't what I'm here for, but I've just stumbled across it, and it's called the Allerton Farmhouse. Looks just like a restaurant, but that was obviously an old manor house of some description, because it's phenomenal. It is such an amazing building. But you know what, I'm going to walk you up and walk you back down, because the thing I want to show you is over a little muddy field, because it's been a bit cold and rainy. But this is Clark Gardens, or the grounds of Clark Gardens in Allerton, next to, for reference, it's next to Springwood Cemetery. So have a little look on the map and I'm sure you'll find it if you want to come and pay a visit. But just look at this, Allerton Hall Farm it's called, and it's absolutely fantastic building with all the gardens outside the front as well. I'll just wait for these to go past. Still trying to keep people off the camera, but if I do the Christmas markets by mine, near Roby Christmas markets, you'll have seen from a recent video, we've got some Christmas markets about to happen in Roby, so I won't be able to avoid people then because they'll be packed. But just look at this building. I'm still amazed at how these sandstone structures they just last so well if they're maintained correctly, and they are absolutely beautiful to look at. Well, they are to me anyway, apart from those things growing out the top there. Need to get them sorted. Right, let's go and see what we're here to see, eh? That's a fascinating tree, isn't it? What on earth is that? That's a weird looking tree. And that's also a weird looking camera set up there. I'm sure there's one of you in the comments who'll know what that tree is. It's either a skanky conifer that's dropping everything, or it's supposed to look like that. But whatever it is, it's fantastic. Oh, there's a tractor, so we're definitely near a farm. Right, well, we're here, as I say, in the grounds of Clark Gardens, and this is quite a popular place for people who live around here to walk the dogs and stuff. But I'll show you what I'm here to see in a minute when I scooch through here. Let's go and get muddy. Let's go and get muddy. But this is more of a follow-on video from the dragon's tooth video, or the dragon's teeth video. So if you haven't seen that, I will put a link somewhere up here if I've done it correctly. So keep watching this video and there'll be a link to the short dragon's tooth video that you can see after this one's finished. But it's around here somewhere because I've seen it on the way in. But keeping into the theme of military history, I'm about to show you some of Britain's, or Liverpool's in particular, World War II defences. There it is, spotted it. I have spotted it, so my observation skills are still intact. I love it when the sun's covered with the cloud like that. I think it looks great on the video. And this time of year, with all the leaves off the trees, I'm hoping we can see why this structure was put in this location, because, well, I think anyone who's in Liverpool probably knows what I'm about to show you, but for those who are overseas, you're about to see what's known as a pillbox, Pillbox, and there's a lot of confusion. Well, not so much confusion, but no one can really figure out where the first usage of the term pillbox was. So it's very difficult to pin down the etymology of it, of where the first reference to it was. But I have got a few references that I've had a look up for you, so I'll narrate them as we go closer to the structure. But there's a link, well, there will be a link down below to a couple of historical articles about not just this one, but pillboxes in general. So if you want to read up any further information, have a look down below, as always, and have yourself some fun reading up on the history of pillboxes and World War II defences, and obviously World War I, because it will become apparent the term pillbox was also used in World War I and even before that. So there you can see, and in a nutshell, the majority of people assume or think that it's called a pillbox because it resembles an actual pillbox from back in like the 1800s, when people started getting medicated. People often carried little ornate decorative pillboxes around with them, with whatever medication they wanted to take. So that's the word on the street anyway, is that a pillbox is called a pillbox because it resembles a pillbox. So there's nothing dodgy about it. But the Barnhart Dictionary of Etymology first referenced a pillbox back in 1887, and in that definition that they put in that dictionary, they said it's a small round emplacement for housing a machine gun, etc. So that was a reference. There's also reference to it in an article by the Scotsman in a World War I propaganda piece, whereby they referenced the pillbox when writing about a thwarted German attack on a forest or a woodland in Inverness, called Inverness Wood. So it's been referred to there as well. And as I say, it is probably due to the shape. It could be round, it could be hexagonal, or any sort of small geometric structure, but all in all, it looks like a pillbox apparently. So there you go. And it was referenced again in 1917, so it was referenced in official British Military War Office records, specific to an official account of a Victoria Cross winner who, in the write-up about the gallantry of the individual, I don't know the individual's name because I didn't read the full report, but the Victoria Cross winner defended a pillbox apparently and was awarded a VC. And this one was built around 1940, because for those who know a bit about military history or watched the previous video of mine, when the British forces were forced to retreat from Dunkirk back over to the British mainland, an attack on Britain was expected and imminent. Basically, it was a major threat. So massive fortifications started happening. Big crack down the side there. So hopefully no one shoots at it now. But yeah, the defensive structures were put in place, and this is part of it. So the Dragon's Teeth anti-tank defences, they were placed in strategic locations, and so were these pillboxes. Now for this one, particularly in Clark Gardens, because it's just in a field, people are a bit unsure as to why it was placed here in isolation. But you can't see very well today, but apparently, if I walk you around, we'll try and have a little look inside in a minute. But when it was built, apparently you can see right down there towards the Mersey, so that goes towards Garston and the River Mersey, but I'm not seeing it much from here because of this big bush in front of me, and obviously there's a few more trees in the background there. But apparently this is orientated southwest, and that was likely, or it's a theory anyway, as to why it's been placed here, because you just want to slow down any sort of attack, and being facing the southwest, the likely place for an attack would be for people to land via the River Mersey or along Crosby and down this way on the beaches, because that was the preferred method at the time. And also parachute drops, but they're just next to useless really, because it's very easy to thwart a parachute drop. So let's have a little peep inside this structure, see what's in here. Hopefully there's no dodgy words when I look through here now, but people have been in there anyway. And they're not meant to be permanent, they've they're very defensive, but if you get isolated in one, then you're basically trapped in one. So they're not ideal, but they are very effective at slowing down at least an attack. So if someone, let's say the Germans are coming this way, and you can slow them down, and then if you feel like you're getting overwhelmed, then the pillbox would usually have defense in depth. So if you carry on, you feel like you're getting overwhelmed, you'd retreat or tactical withdrawal that way, and then there being maybe another pillbox and another safe line a little bit further back. So again, they weren't supposed to be permanent. They were put here to slow down any advance and make it difficult for the Germans to continue forward and take large parts of Britain, and in this case Liverpool. We'll walk you around, see if there's any way in. I don't know if there's a way in. Oh, someone's been in there in the past. Oh yeah, you can crawl under there, but Scouse Farm's getting on a bit now, so there's no way I'm going back in there. Scooching in. What's that there? It's not a dead body, is it? Nope. I don't know, maybe people have been sleeping in here. I think they've just saw a sleeping bag, which would be a bit of a disappointment. Let's have a look. Might be wrong, might just be rubbish. No, I don't know, it looks just like newspaper or something. But it is quite weird. There's a lot of people in Liverpool, they'll drive past this, they probably haven't got a clue what it is, but it is what it is. A pillbox used to thwart an enemy advance on the good city of Liverpool. And again, you can't see very well, but it is supposedly orientated to thwart an attack coming from that direction. And I'm very happy I've seen it. So it was on my list, but my mate John did send me some information about it, and another subscriber was asking me if I would come and film it. So here we are. We have now filmed a 1940s defensive pillbox in Liverpool City. Yeah, I'm not scooching in there. Oh, let's have a look. No, I'll have a little go. I can't not get in, can I? Yeah, not the best. It's filthy, so I'm not crouching down to go in there. And who knows what's in there. Maybe a few rats knocking about. So, now you've seen inside one as well. Bit of fresh air. Right, that'll do you for the day. It's a lovely little place actually, so I know people who live around here know about it, but it's yet another nice open space in Liverpool to come and walk a doggy or whatever. So thank you very much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to Scouse Farm if you're new. I want to get myself home, have a little bit of chicken and a cup of coffee in Scouse Farm. We'll see you all again soon.